Right now, millions of older Americans are opening their mail and paying invoices that are significantly higher than the law requires. We are talking about thousands of dollars in specific property tax assessments, healthcare premiums, and banking fees that continue to be collected from people who have already qualified for exemptions. You can stop these collections today by asking your service providers a single 7-word question. I'm over 65. What am I exempt from? Over the next few minutes, we are going to look closely at exactly where this money is hiding. We will look at specific income thresholds ignored by your healthcare plans and unadvertised policies buried inside your local bank branch. Consider Richard, a retired high school teacher. For 8 years, he skipped traveling to see his grandchildren because his monthly budget was incredibly tight. What he didn't know was that he was overpaying his county property taxes by $2,800 annually. He had qualified for a senior homestead exemption the day he turned 65. This is a chart showing the difference between a standard fixed income budget and the actual cost of these unnotified fees. For the average American senior, missing these exemptions costs between $3,400 and $9,200 every single year. These exemptions are fully published and legally codified. The institutions collecting your money have entire compliance departments dedicated to tracking eligibility. They know exactly who qualifies. They simply choose not to apply the waivers until a customer explicitly asks. This institutional wealth extraction relies entirely on your silence. If you don't know the exact words to ask, the billing cycle continues indefinitely. Let's start with the largest fee, property taxes. 49 out of 50 states offer a mechanism to reduce or freeze property tax assessments for homeowners over 65. But the application process is completely passive. Most people never realize this. Your county assessor has access to public birth records. They know exactly which homeowners have passed their 65th birthday, yet they do not mail out exemption notices or attach reminders to your annual tax bill. To fix this, you have to go to your county auditor's website. Search for Senior Exemption or Senior Freeze. Download the specific 2-page form, attach proof of age, and file it. The same omission tactic applies to state income taxes. While 9 states currently tax Social Security benefits, nearly every single one of them offers massive age-based exclusions that can wipe out the tax liability entirely. These specific exclusions require manual entries on separate tax schedules. Automated tax preparation software that isn't updated for senior-specific codes will miss them entirely, and tax preparers moving quickly through standard returns routinely overlook them. The government collects maximum revenue by building a wall of administrative friction, relying on the fact that most older citizens won't know how to navigate the specific paperwork. Then there is the healthcare sector. The federally authorized Medicare savings programs, specifically the QMB and SLMB tiers, are designed to completely eliminate Part B and Part D premiums for individuals under specific monthly income thresholds. Few retirees know that the Social Security Administration and state Medicaid agencies do not cross-reference their databases. Because no automated system flags your eligibility, the national enrollment rate for these specific savings programs sits below 40%.
A similar breakdown happens with prescription drugs. The Inflation Reduction Act established a strict $2,000 out-of-pocket cap on Medicare Part D costs. This federal law mandates that once you hit that $2,000 threshold, your covered medications are free for the remainder of the calendar year. But the point-of-sale systems inside pharmacies suffer from massive data synchronization delays. Your drug plan and your pharmacy rarely communicate in real time, resulting in seniors being charged co-payments long after they have legally reached the out-of-pocket limit. You have to track this yourself. Call your Part D plan's member services in October and ask for your exact year-to-date total toward the cap. Check this number before you make any decisions to ration or delay a necessary prescription. In the healthcare system, the legal framework exists to protect your finances, but the entire burden of enforcing those federal protections is placed squarely on your shoulders. Beyond taxes and healthcare, private utilities are quietly draining fixed incomes. Major gas and electric companies operate localized senior discount tiers that run entirely separate from federal heating assistance programs like LI HEAP. These lower rates are almost never advertised on your monthly bill. Look at your local bank. Standard checking accounts bleed $10 to $25 a month in maintenance fees. Every major American bank offers a fee-free senior account tier, but branch staff are compensated for opening new accounts, not migrating existing 30-year customers into free products. Credit card companies operate the exact same way. If you call to cancel a card citing the annual fee, their retention departments have internal authorization to waive the cost or issue a statement credit. You just have to state you are considering closing the account and then wait in silence for the offer. Finally, there is the private notary tax. People over 65 regularly pay up to $200 to notarize estate documents and healthcare directives, entirely unaware that chartered banks and local libraries are required by law or local policy to provide these exact services for free. Private businesses are actively monetizing older customers' preference for convenience and routine. In the modern economy, corporate loyalty is financially penalized. This chart shows timeline for reclaiming what you've lost. For many state tax exemptions and property tax freezes, the law allows you to retroactively amend your filings. You can secure refund checks for up to 3 past years of overpayment. Here is exactly what you need to do next. Write down the names of your county assessor, your bank, your Part D plan, your utility provider, and your credit card issuers. Pick up the phone, call each one, and say, "I am over 65. What am I exempt from?" You do not need an attorney to do this. You do not need to hire a financial advisor to negotiate on your behalf. You are simply asking an administrative question that the person on the other end of the line already has the answer to. Claiming these exemptions is a legal right. This is the direct retention of the wealth you spent an entire lifetime building. The system requires your silence to keep collecting this money. Share this video with a friend, a parent, or a neighbor today and break the cycle of exploitation.